Thunder, Believer, Radioactive. These are all some of my absolute favorite songs from Imagine Dragons. Dan Reynolds, I just want to thank you for being here, first of all.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for, I think I can speak for a lot of people, for all the joy that you have just brought into our lives with your music. It is incredible, so much fun. Your performances are so fun and amazing. But what we don't know is, while you were jumping around performing and entertaining all of us, you are actually suffering from a very painful disease, AS.
Yeah.
So what is AS?
So it stands for ankylosing spondylitis, which is a mouthful. Yes.
That's a mouthful.
Yes. Part of the reason I'm so passionate, so grateful that you guys are having me here today, is to raise awareness about it, because it really is mainstream in the aspect that it affects millions of people, but there are so many people that are undiagnosed because so many doctors misdiagnose or don't know about it. So our goal really is to raise awareness about what ankylosing spondylitis is. I was diagnosed about 8 years ago, and that really saved my life, changed my life.
What were you feeling when you decided, like, okay, something's wrong, this isn't what I should be feeling? How do you know, or where did you even start to go to a doctor?
So some of the kind of indicators of AS are unexplained back pain. So there's no point of injury or something like that. Prolonged stiffness in the morning, a lot of difficulty sleeping at night.
And this is really debilitating. I mean, you can't move, you can't get out of bed.
Yeah, like.
And is it a sharp pain, a dull pain? I mean, explain what kind of pain you're feeling.
Yeah, just kind of like prolonged, sharp, intense pain. Couldn't sleep in the night, always tossing, turning, trying to find different kind of relief and not getting it. So after misdiagnosis, I finally saw a rheumatologist, and that really changed my life. And was diagnosed and got on a treatment plan, and now I can do all the things I want. So my goal is to get as many people as possible to not have the same thing that happened to me, and a lot of people who have AS, which is years of misdiagnoses, to go to monsterpainintheas.com, take a few-minute quiz, and it will tell you, hey, it looks like you have indicators for this, and refer you to a rheumatologist.
And this is a campaign that you're actually doing, Monster Pain.
Yep.
Okay. So talk about some treatments. I mean, what do you do? What have you changed in your life that has actually been substantial?
I mean, there's really three parts to anybody who has an autoimmune disease or something like that. Exercise, diet, and a treatment plan with your...
The three most important things.
Yeah, it's kind of balancing those out. So, you know, I try to eat healthy and follow kind of an anti-inflammatory diet, staying away from processed foods, things like that.
I mean, you're in fantastic shape, though, already to begin with. So had you already been healthy before? Was this something that you transformed once you realized you had AS?
I definitely did not eat healthy. I think I consisted on a diet of like cereal and pizza my entire life.
Okay, two things I need to take off my list.
Just balance, you know, finding the right balance. So it's your typical, like, eating lots of vegetables, staying away from processed foods.
I mean, look at these pictures. That's amazing. You have like an Olympic body right there.
You know, I honestly.
What's your workout consist of?
A lot of Olympic lifting and kind of hinge movements, things like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, when I saw my rheumatologist and we came up with this plan together, I really was just a typical person who, you know, maybe go to the gym and do like a bench press here and there. Not like you
once
know,
in a while,
Yeah, so finding that kind of right plan with your rheumatologist, I just cannot emphasize enough how important it is for people to get in there. Because, I mean, I would not be able to be in a band, do any of the things that I want to do today, go surfing, anything like that.
How do you do that now? I mean, do you get flare-ups now? Do you ever feel like, okay, I just can't perform today?
Yeah, so it's a difference between, I guess, like debilitating pain and not being able to do the things you want, which that's where I was. Now where I am is manageable. So I still have like flares. There's no cure yet for AS.
Right.
But there absolutely is management. So that's why, to me, now I'm able to do all the things I want, but it's having that treatment and that management
and that balance.
That's made the difference.
So speaking of doing all the things that you want, I always say you just had a fourth baby, but technically you didn't really have the baby. Your wife did. You had part of it, though. You know, you were involved.
I put in some involvement.
You're on the cover of Parents. Your family is so beautiful. Your kids, 4 kids. How do you handle this? I have one baby, and he is like a mouthful. I mean, a handful. I should say. Actually,
yeah, probably a mouthful too.
For sure.
Yeah, I have 3 little girls. I have 3 little girls and a little boy, and my little boy is actually 2.5 months, and it's amazing.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Are they
best.
just all over him right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're obsessed. For sure.
I
We're
love
all
it.
obsessed. He's so cute.
I bet. Yeah. So he's like the little prince right now after 3 girls. And you do so much charitable. You know, you have so much charitable work out there. You have LoveLoud. It's a great festival. Talk about that. And
LoveLoud is all the proceeds that we raise from this this yearly festival that we put on goes towards our LGBTQ youth and a bunch of foundations that do everything from crisis lines with the Trevor Project to Encircle that provides therapy for these families. So, you know, it's just something I'm really passionate about, and we've done it 3 years now and raised millions of dollars, and it's a really awesome cause.
All right, so what's next?
I don't know. You tell me. Be a dad, I guess. You know, I'm taking some time off the road, trying to just like learn what it's like to be a normal human. I spent the last 10 years of my life really living in a tour bus. So
being so busy.
Yeah,
you're amazing. You give so much back, and you know you have such a great heart. And wish you all the best.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. You got to come back and perform because I'm a huge fan. So.